He's either unsure or toying with us.
Okay, now there's a timer.
Let me do it. Oh, Mike.
Oh, this red light's blinking. Is that recording?
Mike.
Probably.
Yeah. Do you mind if I turn off the?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna
sound?
turn off
That's probably a
Discord.
good idea.
Yes, it's recording now. Was it
Okay.
not recording before?
I don't know.
Anyways, come on.
I pressed it twice, so I guess it was.
I guess it was.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Outtakes podcast. I'm your host, Mike, and I've got with me here
Billy.
and
Donnie.
as well as
Dom.
we'd like to welcome you to a enhanced edition of the Outtakes. We've got a camera now, as you can see, and today we're going to talk about supermarkets.
I think the big plus in today's episode is that it's 2018.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
the
back.
Might
first,
have
Here we
noticed
are.
that there's
Yeah.
a video camera this time.
Yep.
You
I
can
just
actually
I
see
said
us.
that.
Yeah.
I said that.
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right, so today's
All right.
topic will be supermarkets. Everybody has to go to them for their grocery shopping every other week, depending on when you get paid.
Unless you go to the Amazon store.
So
I'll
do
check
pe-
out one.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, the Amazon, what's it called?
Who orders their groceries on Amazon?
My
People-
People
do
do
that?
The pantry.
I mean, I know you can.
My mom tried it once. It wasn't that great, to be honest.
You know, but
What, the Amazon pantry?
Yeah, their selection isn't that great, and sometimes she just said it wasn't worth it.
You know,
for some
Amazon
reason.
has a walk-in store now. It's like in Seattle.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
What was it? Linus Tech
Linus
Tips.
did a
Yeah.
video on it.
And like it's actually really cool because the cameras on the ceiling, there's like 200 of them. They pick up like QR codes and then just like watch you leave the store with it.
And they charge you.
Yeah, and then charge you after
But they
you
actually
leave.
use like an honor system, so like you could just be like, it's so you don't like steal something.
Yeah.
Or like, well, what I'm trying to say is like if you take something and be like, I didn't mean to, you can just, they'll take it like on them, and you can keep it. Like
Yeah.
if you didn't mean to pick it up, but they charged you for it, you can.
Or if you
can
accidentally
keep
get charged for something you didn't even pick up.
Exactly.
Mm.
And it's on them.
Yep.
So do people like work at the store?
Yeah,
There's
there's
a-
like
there's
there's like
there's
guards
security
and stuff
guards,
like that,
But
I mean,
there's no clerks.
yeah.
Interesting.
it's for the antisocial people.
Yeah.
You don't want to talk to people.
Yeah.
A lot of people. A lot of
I
people.
don't wanna talk.
A lot of people say it could be like feeding the whole like because of like the minimum wage going up, especially in our state. A lot of people say it could be feeding that where like, well, if the minimum wage is going up, how will we just have less jobs? Which isn't that great of an idea, but it also makes sense economically. So it
I-
depends on how you take it.
I think that's why places like New Jersey have gas pumping
Mhm.
or like
Oh.
you
They
can't
try to
pump your
force
own because
jobs.
they're trying to
Yeah.
want. But do you think like people doing more stuff online, like if they improve like Amazon pantry and stuff, do you think that's gonna like phase out brick and mortar stores?
No way.
Well, what do you call it? ShopRite, if I remember correctly, is like an online order, and then they come to your door
Mm-hmm.
and
Really?
give
They
you the
deliver
groceries.
it to you?
They'll
Yeah.
deliver it, yeah.
I think they have ShopRite stores now, but like at first it was online and then deliver only. My mom tried that for a bit. Their prices and selection was pretty good. I don't know why she stopped using it though. And then of course you've got your mainstream Walmart, Hannaford, Market 32,
Your chain supermarkets.
Dollar General.
I don't know.
Don't get your groceries at Dollar General.
It's only
Especially the
$1.
one.
Yeah, you'll be saving a lot of money, but not a lot of lives. No, I'm just saying, like, you can't even get, like, bread there. Not even, like...
But that's because it's like a
yeah,
convenience
yeah,
store.
yeah,
It's not a
dollar
grocery
store.
The healthiest
Not a
thing they had there was a
supermarket.
banana.
Oh yeah, bananas.
For 50 cents.
It's a good deal.
We could,
You can eat it.
It's
you could
probably,
probably
like,
do, like, a
bad.
a
Not
good
gonna
amount of
die.
your grocery shopping at, to be honest. Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
whatever your local
Yeah.
convenience store is.
How about we just say our local convenience and cut that part out?
Oh,
Local
We shouldn't have any
convenience.
location.
No, just bleep it out. Bleep it
Okay.
out.
Yeah, it's like a rule. Thought we brought that up
Oh god.
I don't
before,
remember.
like a
Where-
long time ago.
Oh, I
For
didn't
season
remember.
0, we talked about that.
Oh. Well, anyways, your
recording's
local
a bust.
convenience
Yeah.
store, if they sell bread and milk, the one around here actually has, like, a milk honor system.
Yeah.
So that's funny.
Oh yeah, like you
They
get
like
stamps.
Yeah,
for
I think every 12 gallons you get a free one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
pretty
pretty
cool.
nice.
Isn't really worth
they
it.
really like brag about their milk a lot.
And they also are like
Oh, you s-
they're partnered with a really good brand of bread and cookies,
Which one?
Freihofer's.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that's-
yeah.
Yeah. Actually, our friend Ethan, his mom works there.
For real.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's like a salesperson.
Huh.
So that's funny.
All right. So we all know that like with all supermarkets, there's like some really crazy, kooky, wacky stuff that happens. Specifically, like the people that go there to buy things.
Are you talking about like people at Walmart?
Like people watching.
Oh,
Yeah. You can see some.
Walmart.com.
Well, I mean,
It's not a real. I don't think the website's still up. If it is, if you're into that, whatever. But like that's one thing.
Mm-hmm.
I find it as like Walmart are usually for like the more junkies, and then you go to like Target, and
Yeah.
all of them are like skinny people.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I
Yeah.
get that picture in my head.
Yep.
Yeah, I know what
And
you
then-
mean.
and
I
then,
think we
like-
all agree.
Market 32 and/or Price Chopper is all like soccer moms.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I get.
Especially the Market 32 because of how modern it looks
Yeah.
now.
But it,
I guess old Price Chopper is more of like older people.
It's just like regular
Yeah,
people.
I,
mean-
guess you're right.
Mark-
Hannaford's kind of like a happy medium in my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah,
Yeah.
Hannaford's.
It's like almost as cheap as Walmart, but not as like high class per se as Market 32.
Yeah.
I like Market 32, but it's like way more expensive than I would expect. So
Market 32 feels like BJ's but more expensive.
yeah,
That's
except
what it looks
BJ's
like,
big
yeah.
box. Though.
Yeah.
So that's not even really a supermarket.
That's true.
But what do you call it? I think like at least what my family does is that most of our stuff like meats and crap we'll get from what do you call it? From Hannaford
Mm-hmm.
because they have good prices. But if like my mom can get like the rest of the stuff that's like brand name, she'll just get it at Walmart because it's cheaper.
Right.
And it's not like it would be any different. It's just like getting meat at Walmart isn't the greatest thing because they're considered like lower class or
it's
lower
Walmart.
level.
yeah,
I mean, the meat isn't that good, anyways.
I don't really see too many people getting like deli meats at Walmart.
Yeah.
Well,
It's more I more hear
Yeah.
of it from Market 32 or Hannaford.
Hannaford has. Well, I mean, because Hannaford has some really good like name brand stuff, like
Yeah.
Boar's Head. All that stuff. In fact, actually, they do. There's a convenience store by us that also has like Boar's Head.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah,
There's a place two of us work at that has Boar's Head, but like
yeah.
it feels like you don't see too much Boar's Head anymore, but it's like really good.
They have some good stuff.
Market 32 has a cheese display, which I think is
Oh yeah.
Wait, do they
Like,
really?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have like the big glass cabinet with like wheels of cheese.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
like this one from 2004 that I would keep. I think someone eventually bought it or something.
That's fun.
Yeah, I didn't know if people actually bought that or you just there
Just
to look at
display.
it.
I don't know. Well, I mean, I think it would be up for sale. It would just be kind of expensive to buy that much
Yeah, like
cheese.
an entire
Mhm.
wheel of cheese. Nobody buys that.
Like,
I
It's
think
almost like a cheesecake.
almost like a certain someone
But
we've
like-
had on this show before would love
really
the idea
appreciate
of.
that. He's obviously listening at this point. There's there's what do you call
We
it?
know you're watching. We see you.
So on average,
Mm-hmm.
how much do you think your family spends every time they go grocery shopping?
Probably. Well, like for the average run, not like we ran out of milk.
No,
take
no,
it out,
like,
take it,
you're like-
your weekly kind of refill kind of thing.
Yeah,
or-
weekly or bi-weekly. Like,
Okay.
yes, this is dinner for the next 2 weeks.
Generally, well, I mean, I have a good-sized family.
Mine's about the same.
Yeah,
size as
yours is the same size. So, I mean, probably around just shy of 100.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes I think we get a little over 200,
Oh, wow.
but I
Wow.
think that's mostly the meat.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys like your meat, huh?
Yeah, we'll have sandwich night every now and then. That's actually for
Oh.
dinner tonight.
My yeah, no, my mom like.
Also, you've
really
got
likes
younger brothers.
Yeah.
We're all teenagers.
Yeah, that's true.
And I also have grandparents living with me,
They
so
eat
that's
a
different.
they eat a lot of food. I
Yeah.
mean, like I know teens. We can all attest to that.
Yeah.
We can eat a good
I'm
amount,
I'm a
but
hungry
like
guy.
We can also
that
not
being
eat
said,
at all.
though,
Or just not eat.
little ones are
Honestly.
also very hungry and
Yep.
will eat everything.
They're growing.
That's because they're growing.
What about
men
you,
or
Dom?
women.
Oh yeah.
$20.
Our viewers may not know, but my family is 2 people and a dog, so we do
Our-
not spend that much on groceries.
The dog is probably the biggest eater of the
Yeah,
house.
we
Yeah.
probably
Eats our shoes.
we,
He eats pizza.
It's
We
the
order.
we probably spend like 40, but we don't
Mm.
go as often as you guys, I think. But
Yeah.
sometimes I don't know if you guys do this, but sometimes we'll go to like one of those big box stores. Like we go to
Mhm.
Oh, Sam's Club?
Sam's
Yeah,
Club, yeah.
yeah.
We
I
like
go there
buy
too.
bulk dog food and stuff like that if we're there.
You can save a lot.
Yeah.
I spend like 150, but that's because I go to like 2 stores, and then my sister moved back in
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
just for a little bit to get off her or get on her feet
yeah.
again. But we go to Sam's Club every like maybe once or 2 months, every
Mhm.
1 or 2 months.
You know, when I was younger, I used to think Sam's Club was like a thing that you had to get a membership and all that stuff for.
I think
Well,
you
they
do.
do. They have like
You
this.
do.
They do
Yeah.
have a
you-
membership.
Do they actually?
You
have
don't
like a,
need
is it
it.
like an actual club?
Well, no,
I've never,
it's just
I've never been
like
there.
you walk.
I've never been there.
So
It's
you
the same
you
way
like
it
walk in, and
Yeah.
there's like a guy at the door, and you have to show him your card so you can walk in.
Oh,
But
so
I
it's
don't-
actually.
I
Like,
don't
really?
think. Well, I don't think they. Like they'll usually ask you, yeah. Like my
BJ's
dad's
is pretty
like,
similar.
Oh, I forgot my card. We can't go to Sam's Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that
Wow.
the BJ's works
Yeah.
like really like the same way. Because
I
they're both
thought- I
big
thought-
box.
Usually, I mean, you just walk in. They ask for your like receipt after
Oh,
you.
yeah, when you leave.
Yeah,
they
when
ask
you're
for the
leaving, they ask
receipt.
for your receipt, and they like highlight it with a,
Mhm.
you know,
I mean,
a
my
highlighter.
grandparents go to BJ's quite often, and they never are like,
Yeah, you've never.
"Where's your card?
What are you guys
Can I see
talking about?
identification
I'm, like,
papers?"
confused.
I don't know.
I don't
Sometimes
think-
they're not as strict though. Like usually they're not very strict.
Yeah.
Like my dad usually doesn't have to like, here's my card. You can let me through now. Usually they're just like,
No.
just go, just
Yeah.
go.
More
It's
often
so
than not,
weird.
the only thing I remember like my grandma ever getting from there is toilet paper for some reason.
Oh yeah, because you can get it in bulk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
you get everything in
lots of
bulk there.
toilet paper. I remember. This is a little off topic, but I remember having this like. I can't call it an epiphany because it's not intelligible at all. But I was talking to my dad about how the BJ's we were in could be like a really goofy like Persona 5 palace, and you would have like
it's
a,
like, what do you mean?
because like the
Yeah,
way
how-
it was structured and how massive it was. I don't know. It just,
BJ's
it's
are,
like a dungeon.
BJ's are huge though.
yeah, it's like 20 feet tall.
Like you need one of those.
You know, they do
No,
that
not
in
even,
Sam's Club
not
too.
even
warehouse.
20, no, like
They have,
50. I'd say like 30, 40,
Yeah.
They have
that
like.
kind of range.
They do that in do they have like racks, like big racks of
Yeah.
just
Yeah, stuff you can't
product?
even. It's still in box too.
Yeah,
like you
it's
can't even reach
look
it.
Up, you're
Big
like,
box
"Ooh."
store.
Yeah, they always have
that's-
forklifts
Oh.
around or whatever.
Now,
And it like has like a really weird like industrial look, but still clean. So
Yeah,
it's
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
the floors are.
I remember seeing like when I was younger, I'd go to BJ's all the time because they'd always get like Lego sets early.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
so I would go there to like hunt for sets.
Hunt.
Yeah.
On the hunt.
I probably my fondest memory at Walmart is buying the Millennium Falcon twice.
Twice.
Because I bought it once, built it, my cat broke it, and then I built it again, and then my brother like claimed he dropped it, so he took all the pieces and put them somewhere else, so I couldn't like get the pieces together to rebuild it.
Nice.
So I'm like, oh okay, I'll save up $130 because you know that's what a 10-year-old
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
I waited until my birthday, took my birthday money and bought another one, and then eventually broke that one and just
Oh.
gave up after that.
That's sad.
I had it for a few years, and I think it broke when I was 13. And I just was like, I'm not. This is twice. I can't do this.
Speaking of big sets, I had this like Indiana Jones airplane set. It was from the the fourth movie.
Which one was that?
Kingdom
Crystal Skull. Yeah.
Good
Okay. Good
and-
game.
Yeah. And you know there was an airplane set, and it was like a good sized plane. I mean, like when I was younger, I was like, "Whoa, this is huge!" But that's
It's still
big,
like
yeah.
a good size.
It was
plane.
yeah, it was pretty big, but I had this like two 1x2 pieces just stuck, and I didn't have a piece remover because it didn't come with one, or like
That's a really recent thing.
Piece
Yeah,
remover.
piece
What's
remover.
that? Never.
yeah,
heard of
there's
that.
like
It's
these
like-
orange things that like you
Yeah.
can use to
Like
They
normally,
don't
It's like
Yeah,
the,
yeah,
like
stuck.
a thing you'd put in the heel of your shoe to like put your
Oh,
foot
okay.
in,
Normally
but it's
you-
for pieces.
normally you would have to like buy it separately or special sets, but now it's like it feels like it's a prerequisite for
Yeah.
every single
Yeah.
set now.
Well, it's because it's such a common problem.
yeah, they might as well
I
just
had
add it.
I
in
had
every
that
set.
problem,
You
and I
need nails.
couldn't get it off like at all. It was way too tight for whatever. It was just the way the plastic was molded or
Mhm.
something like that. Even my parents couldn't get it off,
Dang.
and I was like, and my mom's got nails and stuff. She couldn't get into that. So
Did you try tweezers?
yeah,
Oh,
Wow.
they probably just
Man,
but
scraped
Scrape
the
the
plastic.
I screwed up the piece, and at that
Mhm.
point, it just like sat there, and I didn't know what to do with it, and I just forgot about it, and eventually it just like fell apart.
Oh,
Wow.
really?
Was
it-
On its own?
Was the set just the plane?
It was the plane and like a couple other things. I think there was like a Jeep with it too. I mean, I don't remember.
Wow.
Um,
I wonder if it's like a similar size to like the Lego City Airport with the red plane.
Oh,
Because I
yeah.
had that one. I remember my brother thought the glass windows on the airport was like real glass. He was like, "Be careful with that. Like it's plastic."
It's dangerous.
I don't know. And then I also had like that jail one. I don't know. Like,
Jail.
Oh, the
yeah.
police like central.
do
thing?
they sell Lego sets at Hannaford?
I don't
No,
think
I
so.
don't
That's what I
know.
thought.
It's a
It's like-
grocery
It's more
store.
like
Yeah.
gross.
Because like I've only found it at Target and Walmart.
Yeah, they sell stuff
Well,
like that.
see, that's something that we should mention. There's a supermarket and then there's a grocery store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Supermarkets are
supermarket-
usually like everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have
Like
groceries
Walmart and
and like
Target.
toys
Yeah.
and video games.
I shouldn't say
and stuff like
supermarket,
And home
more like
stuff.
department store.
Yeah.
Home
They're
stuff.
a
Yeah, home
department
stuff.
store,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
not a
It's like a
supermarket store, yeah.
spectrum. Like to the home goods side, you've got like Macy's that might have other stuff, but like it's
Mhm.
mostly just home goods.
Yeah.
And then you've got like the market side where it's like only Price Chopper and Hannaford, and then you got like the middle with like Target and Walmart.
The
They've got
clo-
like a little bit of everything.
The closest thing to like toys for Hannaford would be those like little things you see in the aisles, like
Oh, yeah.
the
They,
silly
like, have them
buddy
on
or
the,
like,
like the
grow
little
your
parachute
own.
guys.
Oh, I
Yeah,
saw some
yeah.
like
Hanging
goldfish
off
one
the-
that you put on your fridge.
I saw a couple ones that I thought were kind of funny and like I would get as a gag gift, but then I was like, no.
Aw.
Ah.
I used to have one
No.
of those dinosaur eggs that you put in like a glass of water.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
it
I've seen
grows.
And
that.
I had it for like a month, and I was like, wow, this is freaking boring.
My brother had
not grow.
an owl,
Oh, it did
and he
eventually.
he put it in the water and it
forever.
grew, but then it like shrunk.
Because it probably got oversaturated.
Yeah. So it got really big, like huge, and then he's like, "Whoa, this is awesome!" And then like the next day, it was like, it was.
I gotta find it because I put it somewhere. But Sophie bought me one of those grow a girlfriend things.
Oh yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw those in Salem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. They're funny.
You
Well,
should
there
do
was
it in like pickled brine.
Pickled
Pickled
brine.
Like
Yeah,
the stuff you put
they
pickles
pickle
in.
juice in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Why
I know,
did
I think I know.
I don't
pickle-
want to. I don't want
I'm
to
sorry,
pickle my
I'm sorry. Was I
girlfriend.
the only one who was like pickle Brian?
I heard pickle
No.
Brian too.
Yeah.
I'm like, is this like
No,
a
I meant
pickle
pickle
Rick?
juice.
Yeah. Is this?
Pickle Rick.
What do you
No.
think? You're funny?
Come on, Donnie. You can't make jokes like that on this show.
I know, I forgot.
We just lost 50 viewers.
You know,
just
the
lost 50
viewers we
likes.
had.
Every single viewer
Yep.
tuned off.
I think the reason why we're not so popular is because we're not forcing people to smash the like button.
Yeah, why don't
Yeah, we don't say like.
Could
should've
also
hit
be
that
that
like
we're not
button.
uploading.
Okay, smash the like button and we'll upload a video.
No, we gotta do like
Every- for
the
every
gimmick
like
with the
we
fidget spinner.
upload.
You know, if
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can spin this fidget spinner on my nose for 3 seconds, you have to smash that like button.
have to.
have to.
Okay, ready?
Right, if you don't, that's not good.
We have an
I
equipment
have
error.
a fidget spinner upstairs.
We have an
Yeah, we're
equipment
not-
error.
we're
We
not
don't
gonna
have a
get it.
fidget
No, we're
spinner.
not.
No,
with
we
us.
don't.
We're not gonna do that.
If I spin.
If I spin this invisible fidget spinner.
Do you ever get like
No.
what's your like scariest memory at a supermarket?
Okay,
Oh,
All right, who wants to go first?
I
Dom,
wanna go.
yeah, we'll just go around.
Okay, I don't actually remember this, but no, my granddad told me about it. Okay.
You weren't there?
No, I was like 2 years old.
How is it a memory if you can't remember?
Well, it's a story, okay?
All right.
I was like 4 or something, and I was in like a grocery store or something, and I was with my grandma or something, and I lost her for like 2 seconds, and I cried.
Oh.
What happened with me is that I like got lost, but I mean I was lost. Like I couldn't find. I don't remember. I think it was a Price Chopper or something. Because I was supposed to sit and watch the lobsters,
Mm-hmm.
and something happened. I don't remember because I was like 6 or 5 or 6, and I was starting to like something grabbed my attention, and I started to like walk around the store, and then I realized, wait, I'm not supposed to be here. And by this time, my mom probably went back to get the cart, which means I'm out there, and obviously I was like 6, so neither did I have a sense of direction, but I also didn't have like a phone or any way of communication, so I just kind of like aimlessly wandered. Eventually I made my way back to the and I was like terrified through the whole thing, but I like tried to not cry because I don't know.
Gotta be a big boy.
Yeah.
Gotta grow up.
So eventually I made like some kind of loop or something like that, because eventually I made my way back to the lobsters, and then my mom arrived.
Oh, lucky.
So she's like, "Hey, how are you?" And I was just like,
Happy ending.
"Yeah."
I don't think I've ever had though I'm the one that asked the question. I don't think I've actually have a scary moment, but moment. Anyways, I don't think I've ever had like a scary time in a market. I just remember like one time I got really, really mad at my mom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it was summer of 2006, if I'm not mistaken,
The summer of 60.
Lego Star Wars 1 was out for like at least a year, I think, at this point. And like I saw a commercial for it, and like I've definitely heard of it because my dad mentioned it to me, yet didn't buy it. And then I saw it in the store with Joey, my brother, and I'm like, Mom, you gotta get this for me. She's like, I don't know. I'm like, but Mom, it's Lego. And she's like, Star Wars. And she's like,
That's nice.
And I got like, all I remember, because it's really hazy, is that like I feel like she didn't care because it was a video game,
Right.
and my brother and I just really wanted it. I think she eventually bought it or got it for us for Christmas, but I think I remember my dad and my sister playing it more than me. So, like I couldn't beat the game. I was like 5. So the only game I was able to play at that time was like Pac-Man World, but I couldn't get past the second world anyways because it's hard. And then
Speaking of
Spyro. Yeah, Spyro I played a lot when I was younger.
Can't wait for the Reignited trilogy. That's gonna be awesome.
What about you, Donnie? Ever had a scary time?
It wasn't about me, but it was my brother. He I think we were in Florida or somewhere out of state.
Recently?
No.
Okay.
This was like, oh god, like 4 years ago, I think.
Oh,
But,
he
like,
must have been really young.
Yeah. Well, no, I'd be like 12.
But
But
how old would he be? Because
he would be like 7 or 8.
Oh.
Or no, it might have been before that. Something. It was something really long ago. And my brother, like, just totally abandoned us. Like,
He
I
just
don't know where
wandered off?
he just wandered off. And,
Oh.
like, we were looking around the whole store for him. We, like, went to the front and we, like, told him to talk over the speaker. And then, for some reason, I think, my grandparents were there, but they, like, thought to check in the parking lot, and he was wandering around in the parking lot.
Oh,
Wow.
that's
So,
scary.
we
How
were,
did he get
I
there?
know. I don't know.
Wait, what do you mean by talk over the speaker? Like
Like an
hijack
announcement?
the
Like-
announcement?
You know, like,
Just
if
No,
you,
like you go, there's like,
Oh, you can talk.
come
to,
on,
like,
don't you remember
yeah.
that one Family Guy scene
I don't
where it was
watch
like,
Family Guy.
oh, you've never seen it on YouTube? Peter
don't-
got lost.
I'm sorry, but I don't watch.
and he was,
funny
and he was like, he
I don't
lost
know this
Lois, and
one
he was
either.
like crying, and it was like,
Lois.
it was like, Lois Griffin, you have a visitor, and he had like a balloon tied to his finger. He's like, it was just stupid. It's like one of those like scenes in movies where like the kid gets lost and then goes up to the like customer service like, I can't find my mommy.
There was like a Curious George episode on that.
Yeah, it's like a common thing.
Um.
I don't think it's happened to any of us.
No.
No,
Yeah.
it
I,
hasn't.
It almost happened to you.
well, yeah, but I mean, eventually, I
Almost happened to Dom for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
that he didn't remember. You know, now I lost my train of thought.
Supermarkets, something about them.
They've changed a lot in the past.
especially
Year.
Price Chopper.
Yeah, Market
Phasing
32.
into Market 32.
Yeah. How does that even happen?
What you guys' thoughts on that?
Fun fact
What?
about Price Chopper. My dad designed the logo for it.
Whoa, for
Oh,
real?
yeah.
With the
Chop.
Yep, chop in the.
That's cool.
They like got a couple people together and they're like, all right, because like the original one was like very obvious, and they had to actually take it down because there was a women's rights activist who were like, "Grr, they're chopping the head of Susan B. Anthony that was on the coin."
What?
Oh,
That's
right.
what it was.
Yeah,
my
so they
God.
got really upset
They
because
got
you've
mad
seen the
about
one
that.
where like it was like a hatchet,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
now it's like still you're cutting like a coin and stuff like that, but it's like different.
They took off Susan B. Anthony.
Yeah, and they like made it different, and like the stars, the
Yeah,
stars and
yeah.
stuff like that. And my dad did that to represent,
America.
America and stuff like that, and kind of make it like a little more pleasing to both
It's
the
nice.
eye and also women's rights activists.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's
so
cool,
It's a
I-
fun little tidbit.
Why haven't you told us that before?
I thought I did.
Oh,
Maybe it
I don't
sounds
remember
familiar.
that.
to
I don't
me.
know.
that's cool though.
Right, back.
Is
Oh,
there any
sorry.
other famous logos that he's designed?
Apple,
Microsoft.
Nuki.
Nuki, yeah. By the way,
Um,
check out
Mercedes-Benz.
nukimedia.com.
Nuki Media.
It's not a
Mercedes-
virus.
No.
It's
It's
not,
not
a
a
virus.
It's
Why would it be a virus?
I don't know.
It
It's
got
like
paid
the
off.
Protogen.
yeah Protogen.
I am Proto. Your security is my motto.
That's a new idea.
Protogen?
No,
Oh,
as
antivirus?
yeah, as a
Oh,
topic.
yeah.
Malware.
Computer safety in general.
Yeah, computer safety.
Alright. Back to Billy's original question. What did we think about Price Chopper going into Market 32? I wanted to talk about that
Oh,
because
yeah.
I really love their whole redesign.
It looks nice.
It
but
looks
it's
so
expensive.
nice.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's
The
expensive.
price went up.
But seriously, I
It
just
was
love
not
how
Well,
it
they
looks
gotta
now.
pay for the change.
Oh yeah,
Of
plus
course.
they put Starbucks in the stores.
Oh yeah.
Also,
yeah, my
I don't-
dad
great.
really likes that.
Yeah, I love
He
it.
really loves going to Starbucks.
I don't know if they're not gonna. I don't think change every market because it's
No.
market
They
32
almost
buy
did. They
price chopper.
They changed like the ghetto chopper near Cumbies.
Yeah.
They
Well, I mean, they're
I was
probably gonna change
surprised.
the
I thought-
dumpiest ones first.
Yeah.
I'll tell you where exactly it is later, but there's one near my grandma, my dad's side grandma. The price chopper still hasn't changed, and it doesn't look like it will.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. It's not a really popular one because there's not a lot of people there. It's mostly just like relatively like wealthy old people living there, so
Mhm.
it's not like they really have a reason to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember going there once, and she was like trying to smother me with like, "Oh, get these snacks and stuff." I'm like,
Oh.
and then she's like, 2 for 4 cookies.
Stupid
like-
old people.
Yeah, that's the one thing I love.
Dumb.
No, dude, though,
I'm
that's
kidding.
that's
I'm
the,
kidding.
That's the one thing I love about supermarkets, especially Hannaford. Okay, so where I live, there's a convenience store like 30 minutes away, but like 35 minutes away is a Hannaford. So you could buy a normal bottle of Coke. I don't know how much. What is that? Like 12 fluid ounces or something.
Yeah.
Something
And
like that.
it's $2. I hate it.
Ouch. Okay.
I
Soda's
hate it.
actually
But-
cheaper in Canada, by the way.
Nice.
What?
Just
What's
saying.
cheaper?
But-
Soda.
Oh yeah.
Isn't it?
But if you go to Hannaford for $2, you can get a 2-liter for $1.67.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, what's that?
Has Kickstart and like
Yeah.
Pepsi's.
It's for the
19
convenience.
Yeah,
though.
yeah. That's what you're.
And it also bothers me because that specific one like never has deals, and it also doesn't have like the fountain thing that like Speedway and Cumbies are known for.
Mhm.
So like that, like the one near my house just doesn't, and I'm like, okay. They barely have any deals. While like Hannaford's always like, that's the one thing I really like about supermarkets: deals and coupons all the time. It goes. I mean, there's a whole show on it. People are
Right,
obsessed with that
right.
kind of thing.
There's a
It's-
show.
Yeah, there's like what's it called?
don't know.
Coupon Legends. That's not what it's
No,
called.
It's
No,
an
no,
animated,
I know what
it's
you're
an
talking about.
animated
They're like-
series.
it's these people with like,
I
amass-
would watch that.
It's
like-
like coupon.
What do they do?
Cadavers,
They
yeah,
Yeah,
just,
they amass a ton of coupons,
Cadaver.
and then they go out and buy like a ton of crap, and usually it amounts to like nothing.
Oh, I did that once.
Or they get money back.
Oh yeah, they get
Sometimes
money
they'll get like $10 back or like 50 cents back because
Oh.
they
And they buy a
collect
lot.
like a crap ton of like what do you call it? Coupons.
So they
from,
just
like,
give you cash if you.
because
Yes,
like
that
the
many.
total will come up to like 200, right? And then they throw all their coupons in, but
And they,
because
like,
they
go
save,
over it?
yeah, because it's they
Mhm.
saved so
Oh.
much money, they got money back.
Huh.
Normally not a lot though, but coupons are nice.
Yeah, I had saved up like 5 Target gift cards, and I
Well, that's
I
not
used those
coupons.
to buy a belt because I needed a belt. And
Why is that
okay.
funny?
Why did you ask
No,
your like
no.
dad for a belt? You're like,
I don't
yo,
know. I was
Dad.
like, okay, we don't usually go to Target, and I was like, okay, this is like 2 weeks ago also.
Hmm?
2 weeks ago!
I found like 6 or 5 Target gift cards in my desk, and I was like, oh, I should spend these. And then we're like, okay, I need a belt. Let's go to Target and buy a belt. So I get the belt, and I go to the self-checkout thing, and I use a gift card. I'm like, okay, this should be enough. And it's like, there's $5 on the gift card, so I have to use the next one. And that one also has like $4 on it. So I just burned through all of them, and it doesn't even come up to the price of the belt. The belt was like super expensive.
See,
It was
okay.
like $60.
$60 for a belt.
Yeah,
That
I
must
don't know why it was so expensive.
Well, I mean, it
I
must have been a
didn't-
nice belt.
Oh, it was a nice belt. Yeah.
Does it have
Yeah.
like gadgets on it?
No, it's not a utility belt. It's just a belt. But
Well, I mean, my belt cost like around 50. So.
Mine was
Yeah.
like 30 at
Where-
Boscov's.
I don't have a belt.
What? Do you not wear belts?
No.
Do you
I
not
don't.
His
need
pa-
to?
are your
his
pants,
pants
like
is-
super tight?
He must have like
They're
good
not
pants.
tight, but they're like snug.
A lot of my pants are like
Skinny
hand-me-downs from my
snug.
dad, so like I have to wear a belt.
I used to. Fun fact: I used to wear skinny jeans when I was younger.
Oh,
I
my
can't-
God.
I was also thinner though.
My grandma
Donnie-
keeps buying me skinny jeans.
Why?
And I'm like, I don't want skinny jeans, but thanks.
I can only wear like regular.
Yeah, I just wear
I have,
regular.
Yeah.
Like,
I have the not skinny but the slim cut.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
It's like snug,
Yeah,
right?
I used to
Aeropostale-
wear slims.
Aeropostale
sometimes.
has these like stretchy kind of fabric jeans or whatever, but
Mhm.
they're just really comfy.
Jeans are pretty
My
That's
comfortable.
why I
favorite-
wear jeans all the time.
My favorite
Yeah.
thing
Wearing
is
jeans
like
right now.
Exactly.
$3 T-shirts
see.
at Walmart. I'm like, yeah,
You know-
$3.
Oh, they're
You
like
know-
$3 graphic tees that are just like really
or just
faded
or,
images.
yeah, or just white
Oh, yeah.
tees.
You know who's got really good tees? Target.
yeah.
They
Yeah,
have
they
that
have,
like
like, a wide
section where they have
selection,
like
yeah.
Kohl's has some good FAQs.
Oh, I remember I had a $25 Target gift card, and I'm like, man, I could go to Target right now, but what if I didn't? So I used their website and ordered a bunch of Skittles.
Oh yeah, I
ordered
remember
Yeah,
that.
and then one time I ordered Skittles on eBay.
Why?
'Cause I had
Was it
like
special Skittles? or-
no, they're just normal. I waited a week.
Oh, Skittles.
Yeah,
You could have
and I-
walked to
yeah,
Skittles and
Billy, your
bought it.
package arrived.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
No, I got it from eBay. It was
Skittles.
$3 for like a little pack of Skittles because I had like
Why?
$3 left on a Visa prepaid,
Oh.
and I'm
So
like,
you bought
there's
Skittles.
nothing I can buy
Oh,
with
you
this.
can't really buy anything.
So I'm like, oh, Skittles, that's hilarious.
Okay,
Was
that's
it worth it?
Well, wait, couldn't you just go to like the market or? Like,
Yeah,
of
that's
course
what I
I
was
could, but
saying.
I was being
Yeah.
lazy.
Okay.
You didn't want to like get out of your house.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
You
Also,
waited
I
a week.
don't think I had a ride.
Can we just say that gift cards are like the worst thing ever?
What? I love gift cards.
No, because like you're restricted to that one place,
Oh yeah.
and then like you
I'm
said
not a big
before,
fan of
you'd
the
have a
gifts.
lot of like just leftover cards that you
like-
can't use anywhere else. If there was like if that person who gave you those gift cards like gave you money, you would have
Right.
been able to spend that on like
Well, okay.
Virtually
Well,
empty.
here's the thing. Like you said, like people, you don't buy gift cards for yourself. You give them to other people. But like I think like
Well,
the
some
general consensus is like, no, you can't give people cash. It's lazy. But like, I don't know. I'm okay.
I
if you
like
give me
cash.
A lot
I
of
like
people,
cash.
a lot of
Cash
people
too.
prefer
Yeah.
cash. I think, at least to me, like the mentality is like, well, if you had the money to get me a gift card, what if you got me cash instead? Because I don't like this store, and I probably won't shop here.
Yeah.
There's been a few times where I like lost a gift
I've had
card because
to-
I didn't want to use it.
Recently, I've had a statement like if I ever like Christmas or like birthdays or whatever, I've had to like send out to relatives no gift cards and also no mugs because I have a lot of mugs and I have way too
Oh,
many.
nobody
Maybe
buys me
mugs?
mugs,
What?
luckily.
Maybe mugs.
Yeah, no,
Really?
my
I've
grandparents
never
are the most
gotten a mug.
guilty.
Really?
Every time there's like some kind of holiday, here's a mug,
Is it like
and
a
I have
holiday
like
mug?
20.
Oh,
What's on
dude,
the
you
mug?
should
I
send
sh-
them back a mug shot.
Like you're gonna go to
Oh, oh.
jail.
That was a dumb
mean,
joke.
that
Yeah.
was-
Usually,
Stupid.
I get a card from one of my grandparents, and then I get like a $25 check from
Mhm.
my other, set of grandparents, and then that's it from like extended
Checks are
relatives.
nice.
Yeah.
The only gift card I can be like relatively happy with is GameStop. Except that one time I wasted $60.
I remember
What did
that.
Yeah.
you got? What did
That
you
was
get?
so-
Okay, I
funny.
went online and I had like 3 different gift cards, right? I bought Overwatch for PS4 because I'm like, oh, I like the PC version. Let's try it on PS4. And I'm like, I have money, so let's just buy it.
Bought Overwatch.
I bought it,
For
right?
the second time.
I threw the cards out because I was done with them, right?
Mhm.
Transaction failed, so I just lost $60. So
Uh-oh.
then I spent my cash. I'm like, Mom, and then I kept contacting them and stuff, and they're like, sorry, dude, you don't have the cards. We can't recover it. And I think it was because like one of the cards was like invalid or something, so it messed up the whole order.
Oh,
So yeah,
that sucked.
yeah, it
Didn't
was.
you eventually get it on PS4 though?
Yeah, I
you
bought
did.
it with cash later, but
You really wanted to try it out on console, huh?
yeah, and I'm only like level 12. Joey plays it sometimes, except the first game he ever played. Do you know what he did? He was
What?
Reaper and played around in spawn for the entire game and
Oh.
somehow won.
What?
His
Yeah.
team carried him.
Yeah, his team carried him.
Wow.
Dude, our Reaper's just goofing around in Spawn.
There's like
Nice.
Overwatch gift cards,
Nice.
or like the
Oh,
cards.
Blizzard cards.
Blizzard
Yeah.
cards. Yeah.
People use that for like WoW.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like Steam
Roblox.
gift cards is good.
Roblox
'cause
cards
then-
are nice.
Steam gift cards are nice because then you don't have to put
get
in
to
your
Oh,
Yeah.
especially
Yeah.
cards
especially the
and
ones you
stuff.
can write.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You could just write the amount. Yeah.
It's like the what is it, like 10 to or no,
15 to 200.
15 to 200, yeah.
Yeah, you could
Well, it's
see
like a
those at
lot.
almost at
Oh.
every supermarket.
You know what's stupid about like Roblox gift cards? They can be like this
Yeah,
big
right,
if
they're
they're on the
so-
like the spinning
Yeah.
thing.
Wait,
The
what,
rack.
what do you mean? Like the
The-
gift
the-
cards?
like the
this
Yeah, the
wide.
gift
big?
cards like
The gift
no,
card's
not like
huge.
wide. It's like long.
Why is it
this
long?
big? Because I don't know.
What's the
They want to
point?
make it like bigger.
Noticeable.
Yeah, no,
Like you
You
could.
use it as a ruler.
I mean,
I know they don't need to make it that big, but they do.
You
It's
can't
like this
put it
big.
in like a card. Or
Yeah,
an
yeah,
envelope
yeah,
even.
yeah.
You have to put it in one of those like fold out cards, right? But you just have to keep it like open.
Yeah, that's such a bad choice. But
They
it's
do
at
it
least
anyway.
it's funny, I guess.
What if back to something I said earlier, what if dollar stores had bread?
I think some of them do.
I mean,
Some of them
they'll
probably
have, like, a
carry some
grocery
like
aisle.
really yucky bread though, like white bread only.
Oh, dude, it'd be a really weird challenge.
Are you saying white bread's
Living off
yucky?
a dollar
No,
store.
I'm just
for like
saying
a
dollar
Yeah, no,
month.
that's
store
what I'm
white
saying.
bread
Yeah,
would be terrible.
dollar store grocery shopping. No supermarkets allowed. Only local dollar stores.
For like a month.
Yeah, just for a
This
month.
is our this is the challenge. We're gonna do
That'd
a
be cool.
react.
I could
we're gonna
probably,
react to
I could
this.
probably do that.
No.
Like, you could probably feed yourself like
We should all just order
Ramen
like,
and-
cold
oh,
cuts
spaghetti.
And food from.
Oh yeah.
spaghetti, PB&J, and ramen. Those are like the 3 meals.
I
you
feel
can
like
get.
you would get sick of
Oh,
that
some
after 2
yeah,
days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some frozen stuff I think you could get too, but you would
Oh,
have to
yeah.
buy a lot of it to
Yeah.
feed you
Mhm.
because it's like really small portions.
I don't think I'd ever get food at like unless it's like
A
you're
snack.
obviously candy or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
at
yeah,
a dollar
yeah.
store. I don't think I could ever do
So-
that.
or cards.
I saw a
Like
dollar
before
store
that's not
selling
food.
like
Yeah.
steak.
Steak?
Yeah,
Steak?
like frozen steaks. I was like, wow,
You
that's
could buy one of
probably
those
disgusting.
joke like plastic foods.
Well, if you were to, I
Yeah.
know sometimes you can get like really cheap cube steak at some supermarkets, but it's like really fattening and salty.
Mm.
I'm just gonna say this right now. I don't think, just in the case of dollar store, even if they did have food, I probably would still never get it. There's only so much of like junk food I can take, and then I get really like I feel disgusting after I eat it.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
junk
Like
food.
like I
I
Okay.
can feel that with almost everything except for like a few things.
there's a place by us. I'm just gonna call it JJ's. If you know what it is.
No, but we
I
can
don't.
talk about it later.
Okay. Anyways,
JJ's
they have like
George Joestar.
JJ.
with a J.
Or with a
With
G.
J.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
no, it's they're 2J's.
With
oh
a
yeah,
K?
like that light novel or whatever.
Yeah.
A K at the
Really?
end. Apostrophe S.
Jack Jack?
What?
No,
That's what I was
Jack-
thinking.
It's
Like a burger place?
Like here.
What?
Yeah, just
Okay,
type
he's
it
gonna-
out
he's
and
gonna
show
use
us.
the thing.
Oh, that?
Hey, I can't read.
I've
that.
never been there.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
I've
I've
never-
been there once. It was good, but it was
Okay,
Have you
freezing
ever
out.
so
been
the
there, Bill?
burger was like, I couldn't eat it. I couldn't eat it
Wait,
at all.
what?
Yeah,
What
no.
do you
it
mean?
Why
was-
not?
It was
Too fattening
no,
and
like
greasy?
the grease was terrible. Like okay,
Oh yeah, it's a
I
pretty
know.
greasy
Okay, my mom
place,
was
yeah.
like, "Oh, why aren't you eating this? What's wrong with you?" And I'm like, I can't do it. I took one bite and that was it. I was done.
Real- it was that
It
bad
made
that
me.
you couldn't
It
eat
made.
it.
Well, what happened was I ate it and I swallowed it and then I got all mucusy and that's always like a sign that like
Oh,
yeah,
hate that.
that's always like a sign that like what I'm eating is not good for me and I should stop right now.
That's like
I
Were
get
you
that
gonna
when
get,
I
like,
eat, I
sick
get that
if
when
you
I
ate
eat
more of it?
McDonald's.
Like what?
Were you gonna like puke or something?
No.
It just
But
made you feel
it just,
gross.
I felt like disgusting.
Yeah.
I hate when like you drink like lemonade and you just get the mucus like bad.
Mm.
You know.
I don't know if I get that from lemonade.
Do okay.
Do you really?
This I don't know if this
I
is
get it, I
just
get it,
me, but do you ever eat something that you really like? So for my example, it's Skittles, and then you just start coughing, or like sometimes you drink
Coughing up
water.
Skittles.
Not coughing
Oh.
up Skittles, but like you just cough a lot while eating it, and it's
I mean-
like, am I gonna
Mm.
choke? What is this?
That doesn't
Or
happen to me.
That happens when I drink water sometimes too.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
sometimes
if
I
you suck
choke
it
on
down
water.
Yeah, but
if
it's
you
but,
suck
like,
it down the wrong tube. Then
Yeah,
I mean,
but it always happens to me with Skittles. Like, is it trying to go like a different tube for some reason? It can't fit that way.
Whenever I eat Skittles,
Skittles
I
in my
always-
lungs.
This is just trying to snacks are cool too.
yeah.
Thank God.
Well, I mean, you get them from supermarkets.
Supermarkets.
Should we just do like a snacks / supermarkets?
Well, like, cause we also
Well, no, this is mostly supermarkets though.
we also started talking about Legos.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
Well,
like,
Legos
it's
are
like things you
custom
get
bought.
at the
These things you
supermarket.
get at
Yeah,
the supermarket.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, speaking of Skittles, that's what I really like about supermarkets because
I have a lot of Skittles.
7 pounds. That's the highest amount of
7 pounds of Skittles.
That's the highest amount I've seen. Or
Oh, like in a big bag?
even at the local
Convenience
store.
store.
My brother has gotten like 5 pounds of Swedish fish, but he thought it was so funny that he bought 2,
Why?
and I
Did
got a
he eat
smaller
all?
bag.
pounds?
Did he
Yeah,
eat it all?
he ate it all in like 2 days.
Oh wow.
Speaking of
Did you,
which,
like,
we
throw
have
it
a
up?
really big bag upstairs.
Yeah, it was
We're
like-
keeping it for,
Well,
movies.
obviously over 10 pounds.
Did he like throw it up?
No,
Really?
How?
he just
Oh.
I don't think I could ever. Okay. Recently, it was like over Easter. I got like it was like it wasn't even like a complete. You know, like those chocolate bunnies, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
And it was
yeah.
like it was hollow, right?
of course.
And there wasn't really much, but I ate the whole thing, and then I felt awful afterwards. I'm like I feel sick. I don't know how your brother could do that. That's way too much.
Yeah, and the
And
matter
that, again, keep in mind, this thing was like this tall, right, and this wide. It wasn't even that big, and it was hollow. The chocolate was maybe like this.
Okay, now I'm imagining 5 pounds of Swedish fish in one day. I'm
I
like,
can't do it.
Joe, you're not
There's
gonna
no
eat all
way.
that. And he's like, yeah, I won't. Dude, like the way he explained it to me was like that picture of like, we'll put it up on the screen, but like really like edgy Squidward, and it says, "Mom said I can have 5 of the 12 Dr.
Oh, yeah.
Pepper. I'm having 1 for today, 2
Two
for tomorrow, and 2
tomorrow,
for the day after to space it out." That's like the way he
okay.
explained it to me was just like that.
So I need to like really watch how much soda I drink because I have like a problem.
Oh, that's what I wanted to
have
say
a really
earlier.
big problem.
That's probably why it's more expensive in the U.S. than Canada, is because there's a big obesity problem
Oh,
in
yeah.
the U.S.
Well, in Canada, okay, so you know how there's like
I blame Hannaford.
pricing differences. You know how it's like
You like the
$2 or
exchange rate.
$2.50 in a machine here?
Yeah.
It's the same price over there.
Oh,
Really?
so yeah,
So,
just
yep.
go over the border, buy everything
Well,
cheaper, and then come back.
Walmart has a dispenser that's like just like the cans.
They're
you can
smaller
buy.
cans for 50 cents. They have
They're
one of
not
those.
too small.
They're definitely smaller.
They're like,
Those, like,
if
the
you
ones
get like
like this
a
Oh, yeah,
12
those, like,
pack
the
of
big small ones.
cans, if you get like a
Oh.
12 pack of cans, it's only
Shot
50
glass.
cents.
Hmm.
So I'm like,
Well, not
okay,
shot
that's pretty
glass
good.
worth. But
Yeah,
like,
no, I know.
But like, oh, Hannaford.
I need
They
to-
have like they alternate between Pepsi and Coke. It would be like two
Wait,
for
really?
$3. I'm
They
like,
have a
oh,
really-
okay, I'll take advantage
Oh
of
yeah,
that.
no.
Yeah.
And then I'm like,
That's why-
chug jug.
I know.
My
They
mom
have some
buys-
really good like bottled sodas too.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut
That's
you.
fine. And my mom always takes advantage of the soda sales.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like usually they're
Or,
Pepsi
like,
products or Coke products. I'm
The
like,
cans, like 12 packs, 3
Yeah.
for 12.
that's
yeah.
what we do.
See, my problem.
We
is-
don't. I'm the only one who really drinks soda in my house.
Oh, I
whatever.
love
Or
soda.
or my brothers will wait for me to buy some and be like, "Can I have?" Yeah, I'm like, yeah, dude, I don't care.
And then they drink the whole thing.
They don't know. They don't drink
Right.
a lot
See,
of it.
the problem I have with soda is like I need to stay away from like packs, you know,
Oh.
because if I have a pack, I'll like tell myself, okay, I'm gonna space myself out.
One for today, 2 for tomorrow, 2 for the day
after, so
after.
I can space myself out. But like it never happens. I'll end up like drinking 5 in a day
Oh,
and
wow.
not even realize it.
But it's good.
There was
Tastes
this one time when
That's
I.
why I'm never gonna get a mini fridge because
One-
then I'll just like.
Uh-huh.
Dude, I wanted the Nuka-Cola. No, not Nuka-Cola. Sorry. No, I wanted the Juggernog mini fridge that they had with Black Ops 3, I think.
I was gonna say
wanted
Nuka Cola.
that. Yeah,
you
no,
know a
that was
certain
an
somebody who really likes
Yeah,
getting that
Nuka-Cola.
Target Nuka Cola. Am I right?
No, but seriously,
Mm.
when that Juggernog mini fridge came out, my mom's like, "Okay, Donnie, you can't get that because you'll just stay in your room the whole day."
Yeah,
So I'm like,
yeah,
you know
my
what?
parents-
She's right. The only time I go downstairs
my
to get
parents
some
won't let
soda.
me
My what was it? Remember that party I had at my house and
No.
like everybody brought soda and then my mom brought. Oh, you weren't there, I don't think. Darn, we had the pizzas for dinner, the DiGiorno's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Anyways.
I remember.
Okay, so there was so much leftover soda.
No, wait, I was there for that.
Were you?
Were
Were
you?
you?
Are you
Because
sure?
we had DiGiorno's.
Whatever. Well, if you were there or not, okay.
DiGiorno's.
Anyways,
You
so
speak
the
specifically
night
after.
after that, I'm like, wow, that was cool the other day, and there's so much soda left over. I won't tell my brothers about it. What should I do? Ah, yes, I'll watch Speed Racer for 8 hours and drink all the soda. So I drink 10 cans of soda while watching Speed Racer all
boy.
night.
He's going over that cliff.
Yeah, I've never gotten to that
How do you
episode
drink
yet.
10 cans in one night?
Yeah,
How
and
long
like,
was the night?
like only a few hours, like 8
Oh, yeah,
hours
wait.
at most.
Oh, 8
Or no,
hours.
actually, recently I bought a 24-pack of Coca-Cola at Walmart. It was like $7, but it came up to $9 because of all the tax.
Mhm.
What was it? And what do you call it? I was playing Danganronpa 2 Chapter 4, and then also Overwatch practice,
Mhm.
and I drank like 8 cans in one night.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my
Yeah.
god.
You need to.
Okay,
chill.
no, there was that Donnie.
But,
you
like, it
can't
does
talk, 'cause there's
nothing
been
to
that
me.
one night where you had Mountain Dew and you're just like, I need Mountain Dew.
No. So I was playing Hearthstone. I'm like, okay, I gotta rank up. So I like just chugged like, it was just like a bottle of Mountain Dew. But Mike heard me. I was going crazy because
You were going-
I felt like so powerful because I had this new deck.
Powerful.
No,
Was that
'cause
the
I
one
kept,
with like the lot of guys?
Yeah, no, I like keep spamming
Yeah,
like
just
my
spam.
like they come out, they all get death rattle and like they all make more people. I am 2 people.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, I just like chugged it. I felt so powerful because I kept winning and winning and winning. I'm like,
He was like,
Somebody stop him.
he was like, yeah, thank you.
sorry.
It's okay.
Got excited there.
Yes.
Mm.
So, I mean, as far as like drinks go, supermarkets always have you covered. Whether it
Yes.
be any form, like of anything.
And
Don't
it's
they
like
even have
always brand
alcohol?
name too.
Yeah.
Like probably one last thing. You guys know that like sparkling ice stuff that especially they have in our school. You
Oh wait,
drink
no,
it?
no,
yeah,
no, no.
the
I'm
ice
thinking.
cream.
I was thinking.
They carry
like,
that like
sparkling water.
significantly cheaper at.
They have
Yeah.
Walmart just launched like I think it's Walmart. They have this one at their store that isn't. It's cheaper than like sparkling ice, which really isn't expensive in the first place, but it tastes the exact same.
Oh.
I don't remember the name, but I had one yesterday. My mom's like,
Sparkling.
"It's good, right?" I'm like, "Tastes just like the other one." She's like, "Cool."
Shiny ice.
So now I'm trying to
Shiny
convince
ice.
Shiny?
now I'm trying to convince her to buy it, but like I don't know, and like it's just so weird. Like you've got like the main brands that are like always the driving force, but definitely there's some people who can't just afford it, so they'll just go with the lesser brand or the store brand. I mean,
Like,
It tastes like mostly the same.
most of the time, except for Great Value soda.
Why
Walmart's.
is that one bad?
Yeah, my
Oh, what about Dr. Thunder?
yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
no.
That's my
that's not.
favorite.
I don't think that's store brand though. That's
Was-
like an off brand.
Oh,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
No, that's great value.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Because they had this diet ginger ale. My grandpa said he had one sip and couldn't finish it, so he
Really?
dumped
Was
it
it
out.
that bad?
Yeah, he
really?
said it was that bad.
Jeez.
But
Wasn't it Zach that said he liked Dr. Thunder more than actual Dr.
I agree.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
Dr. Thunder more.
And then he got
yeah.
Dr. Pepper like the next time we went to his house for a party, and we're like, or no,
Dr. Bimber.
no, instead of Dr. Thunder, he got like another off brand.
Dr. Bob.
Yeah, it was,
I
it was
forget.
something like
So
that.
recently, I was helping out at a youth conference, and I was like, we need food. So I went to the supermarket, like to help buy food.
Yeah,
And
supermarket.
There was a brand I don't think I've ever seen before, but apparently it exists. It's called Bimbo.
Bimbo?
What is this?
Yeah.
Like a food or a drink?
No, it's like a bread brand, and the mascot looks like the Pillsbury doughboy. Like here, I'll show you.
Okay.
Do you know
hold on.
you know what Bimbo means?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But apparently.
I'm trying like really hard not to laugh at that name. It's too goofy.
I know.
Also, the only like thing that shows up, I'll put it on the screen. It's Bimbo from
Bimbo? Yeah, what the?
Bimbo from
Oh,
yeah, you're right.
That looks
Look at
so
this.
weird,
It's
though.
like a
That's
bear.
So, yeah.
It's like a bear version of the Pillsbury Boy.
Oh, I've seen those before, yeah.
I don't think I've seen
But
that.
like the
Whoops.
only thing that shows up in my head is it's actually pretty
Apparently
old.
they're old too. Yeah.
The only thing that shows up in my head is Bimbo from what do you call it? What's it called? Betty Boop.
Oh yeah.
That's the only thing that shows up in my head. But
Betty
obviously, that's not it.
Bimbo, the bear.
So yeah. Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Wait, scroll down.
Scroll down.
There he is.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Bimbo the dog.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he was a dog. Weird. That's a weird comic. What's going on?
Okay, stop.
Look at her eyes.
Stop.
Oh, okay,
Anyways,
all right, get off.
stop.
Get off.
Get off. Get off.
Mike, get off!
Okay. Bimbo dressed as Mickey Mouse.
Bimbo. Uh-oh.
So yeah, do you ever? Okay, so I think this will be the end of this episode.
Uh-huh.
So, in the comments, what's your favorite supermarket? Would you do the dollar store challenge?
We're not.
Should we
I'm
do
kidding,
the
I'm
dollar
kidding.
store
Just say
challenge?
Smash that like button if you want that dollar store challenge.
Yeah, actually,
Not
I don't know.
really.
Do you think it would be possible? And like, do you think you
For
get
a
this?
month?
It's possible.
No,
it
but
would
like,
be bad.
but like, think
I
about
don't
it. Like,
know.
what kind of serious health deficiencies you could
Why
get?
don't we
Oh,
just
just like that person who lived off of McDonald's for like.
why don't we just
How
like
long? I
for
forget
a
how long.
future episode? Why don't we just go to the dollar store, find all the food products, and make ourselves a meal and see how it is?
Okay.
Yeah, we can eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For an Outtakes special.
$1 spaghetti versus $10,000 spaghetti.
There's a show like that on YouTube. I think
BuzzFeed.
Yeah, BuzzFeed.
Yeah.
I haven't
Shut up,
watched it, but I
BuzzFeed.
heard about it.
Oh yeah, but
Shut up.
okay.
Butt.
So
Whoa.
okay.
The BuzzFeed fanboys are gonna
So
kill
yeah,
us.
that was the end of our supermarkets episode. Tell us what you think.
Hope
We're
you liked
recording in
it.
2018. We got video camera.
Uh-oh.
We got
We're actually gonna record
Michael.
another one
We
after
got
this.
me, Billy. We got Donnie. And we got Dom. 2018 coming at you, season 2. It's cool and
Good.
good, very good.
Yeah.
All right. Honestly, we're gonna have a lot more episodes this
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
More guests, more jokes, more funny moments.
We also have another quote unquote sub series we're gonna kick off that might have a little gimmick alongside our talks. What's so funny?
Give me.
I was thinking our gimmick should be murder, but I
No,
know-
no,
I know
we're
that's-
gonna murder our guests.
I know that wasn't our decision.
Also, very important. Mike just had an item shipped from eBay on his computer. It
Yeah.
just showed the notification. Just
Oh,
make
did it? I wonder
Yeah.
what it is.
Did it arrive?
Well, we
How
can
about
check
let's
after.
finish the episode?
Yeah.
I
Michael?
want to check
Mike,
it
just
now.
is there an outro that we're supposed to do?
Okay, yeah. So
Do we sing a
That's-
song?
no.
What's our theme song? What's the ending song, huh?
Hey, I'm out, and I'm not so takes. It's the
Oh.
outtakes.
Gold by Spandau Ballet.
But yeah, all right. So that's gonna be it for today's episode of the Outtakes. We hope you enjoyed. As always, leave any form of criticism, positive or negative. It will be appreciated. And we'll see you in the next one.
Later.
Bye.